Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. And before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. And on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low Apr Finance Rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our Audi Q5 S-Line, presented in Mythos Black metallic paint. This Q5 has the 2-litre diesel engine producing 190 brake horsepower, also capable of achieving up to 57 miles per gallon. It's 4-wheel drive and Euro 6 compliant as well. It comes with full service history, recently serviced and MOT'd in July 2023. Now let's get on to the specification. So down here we've got the upgraded and unmarked diamond cut 5-segment spoke alloy wheels. Now what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, there's no scratches, no scuffs. All the alloys are in fantastic condition, and they look just like the 2 that I'm pointing out now. If we have a look at the side profile, we can see there's rear privacy glass with slight tint to the windows from the B pillar backwards, with black window surrounds and black mirror caps, just to complete that darkened, stealthy feel. So moving on to the interior, where the darkened theme continues. We've got full leather seat upholstery. These are the black fine Napa leather seats, the comfiest seats that Audi offer, in my opinion. They can be electrically adjustable. That is found just down here under the thigh. The driver's side has memory mode, and then both the front 2 seats can be heated too. That is found within the 3-zone climate controls. The driver then has a leather-wrapped, flat-bottomed S-Line multifunction steering wheel. You've got paddle shifters for switching it into your manual mode, cruise control tucked behind the wheel, and then your multimedia buttons, your voice control, hands-free buttons, and then part of the technology pack, which you might have already seen from the description, has the digital cockpit. I'll show you more of that in just a second. You also get the upgraded wider infotainment display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and Wi-Fi. And then down below, to complete the technology pack, you've got the universal wireless charging pad, which again, you might have already seen from the photos. We've connected up, well, we've placed one of our phones on there, which has wireless charging capabilities. Up above, you've got a panoramic sunroof. I'll show you that in just a second and how that operates. And then down below, back to the in-car entertainment system. Let's run through some of these features. So we've got keyless start, and then we can use the dials and the pad down here to navigate through the in-car entertainment system. So this is our main menu. I've included all the options in the advert photos, but we'll still go through as much as possible in this video too. So starting with car at the top, this will have your vehicle settings, but it will also have your driver select modes as well. You can also access the driver select modes by pressing these buttons down here. Sorry, let's just turn down the volume. And like I said, your other additional vehicle settings, driver assist features, servicing is all featured on this section too. Back to menu, so sound, we can adjust the sound settings, the treble and the bass. And then in terms of our multimedia, we've got radio, so FM, AM and DAB radio built in as standard, along with your multimedia section. So we can connect up our own music via Bluetooth or via aux or USB. And as I briefly mentioned earlier, we've got Wi-Fi too. You can also connect up for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That is our Audi smartphone interface. You might have already seen from the adverts, I've connected up my phone, no problems at all. But don't worry, of course, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you've still got your multimedia, your hands-free use, which is under your telephone, and your satellite navigation. So we just go into telephone. This will store your contacts. You can see your recent calls, make calls. You can use the buttons on the steering wheel too to help you out with your hands-free. And then down to navigation. So navigation is also built in as standard. Whoops. Here is our map. And with the upgraded system, you've actually got 3D mapping as well as voice traffic alerts too. We can see our points of interest dotted around, and we can use the dials to zoom in and out. Down below, Audi Connect. So this will just have different apps such as your weather app, fuel pricing information, parking information, and then just general settings down below. If we put the cars reverse, we'll see our front and rear parking sensors in a radar proximity style. And then again, as I mentioned at the beginning, your 3-zone climate control. So you can set different temperatures for the passenger, the driver, as well as the rear, or you can sync it all up together, or just set the rear. Our seat heating is on the left and right hand side. And then your trackpad, your multimedia pad is in the middle, along with your gear stick. Now onto the main feature of the technology pack, which is your digital cockpit. We can cycle through the different options by pressing this button here, and we'll be going through these different tabs. So this is your main feature, the satellite navigation. We can collapse or enlarge the view by pressing this button here, but of course, I think we want to keep it on the larger view as that looks really smart. Shifting over to the left, we've got our Bluetooth, hands-free section. Then our multimedia, so if you don't want to get too distracted by the in-car entertainment system, you can actually cycle through these settings here on the digital cockpit. And then on the left, just some additional features, your driver assist, etc. And then as for the sunroof, we've got one tab for the sun blind, then a separate tab for the sunroof. So we've got a tilt and slide function with a nice little netting as well. And that'll open up for us. Press the button one more time. One hard press will collapse it, and likewise for the sun blind. So that's it for the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. So of course we've got the exact same seat upholstery back here. Plenty of head and leg room in the back. Of course you've got your climate controls too. I just want to show off that panoramic sunroof. It stretches all the way back. It really opens the cabin space and is one of my favourite features of the car. Moving all the way to the rear, the privacy glass and the black accents extend all the way to the rear end. We've got a power tailgate, so we can press this button once that will open up for us, revealing the large boot. We've got a parcel shelf that can be taken off. You can flatten the rear seats too if you like. But just look how much space you've got back here. Underneath the false floor, you can use this as additional storage, but your inflation kit, your jack and toolkit will be stored under here. We can then close the boot again with the press of a button. Now to collapse these rear seats, just on the under part of the thigh, there is a little toggle. There we go, just there, and that will collapse the seat. So you can do the exact same on the other side, of course. It's really easy to operate. So if you're interested in buying the Audi Q5, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms of Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms too, if that's more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.